dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bushwa Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us Mayoba, MAYOUBAHS @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-side justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Simon.
We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia. We want peace in
Rabbi, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles, tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
He said when you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Come on, so going deep and deeper. Put it to Ichiki. Rabbi, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because
chicken say, Kogoli Oko, it's a gossip. You got it for me. What did they say? And they got nothing to do. LIB everything. So you know just back the day that we can kick it. We knocking glass. Nobody can believe it. Kokoli Yoko. Every day, some money to go. Get on the just flow. Tell them what we do. Every day, every day, something that we produce. So you cheer all day.
A very, very warm and pleasant good morning to all of you listening to our broadcast, wherever you are.
When chicken say,
We want to say a very pleasant welcome to the program from the News here on Freedom Communications Incorporated. My name is Esther Darling Daku.
I swear different. When chicken
And of course, Wendell is not faring too well.
he's not fussing.
We are wishing him a speedy recovery, so you keep him in your prayers. Hopefully he will join us tomorrow. But this morning I'm gonna be co-assisted by our Radio LIB partner Gus Kama will be joining us shortly via our online platform. So don't you go away, don't touch that dial. Okay, I think we have Gus on the line. Let's quickly connect him.
Good morning. Yes.
Good morning, Gus. Good
Good
morning.
morning, Esther. How you? I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Glad
All right
to
then.
be here.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so this program, as you all know, is proudly sponsored by Maiba and Sons Incorporated, Crime Stoppers Liberia, and the Exodus Best Price store on the Galley Street, and of course on the Oro. We are here this morning to bring you the latest happenings in the papers. So this morning, let's start up with the Front Page Africa newspaper. We'll just be reading through headlines. We wouldn't go in detail, except there is a very major story that we have to look at a little bit. But let's bring you headlines from the Front Page Africa. This is recognized by the Pope. Pope Francis expresses appreciation to Sarah Laszlo Yanti for her work as the United Nations Deputy Special Representative to the Secretary General in Sudan. Now, this is on page 6 of this paper. You grab a copy to read. Another here says, hearing Gabriel Massacre appealed in Monrovia. Finnish War Crimes Court returns to Liberia for Massacre appeal. Visits alleged crime scenes in Lofa and Waterside. All right, another story here says, placing youth at the front. Top youth student leaders of Liberia, South Africa called on African leaders to prioritize youth agenda to change the continent's narrative. All right, and then one of the top stories here says U.S. Embassy expresses concern over corruption among Margibi health team exposed by Front Page Africa. Margibi on Chuck line with USAID. The USAID mission to Liberia will decide whether to return Margibi as part of USAID's government. The government agreement pending a transparent investigation and associated actions to hold accountable anyone involved in the misuse of any U.S. government funds. Embassy of the United States of America. All right, let's look at more stories here on this front page. It says the church becomes battleground for President Weah, Prince Johnson, as they go neck to neck over political pulpit war. Of course, we see here on the front page, we see President George Weah. We also see the photograph of Prince Johnson. He's right here, but we'll take some lines from this story. This is the banner headline from the Front Page Africa newspaper. Let's see if we have it on page 2 of this paper. What is right here? To many ardent followers of religion, the pulpit is scared, intended to guide and win souls and comfort the weary. But for President George Weah and his former ally, Senator Prince Y. Johnson, the pulpit has become the battleground for political challenge. Both statesmen own their separate churches and are self-acclaimed men of God, but their messages to their congregation are often tied to their political maneuvering and response to political opponents. For President Weah, he often uses his pulpit as a channel to triumph his government's achievements and criticize his political nemesis. So it was no surprise when President Weah took to his pulpit to debunk allegations that he is plotting to kill the Nima County senator. Senator Prince Johnson Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction Party recently accused the Weah-led government of plotting to assassinate him. The accusation followed the MDIR's announcement that it was disconnecting with President Weah and his coalition for democratic change because it has failed to live up to the agreement signed in 2017 that led Senator Prince Johnson, that led Senator Johnson to throw his support behind the then Senator Weah in the crucial runoff election. Addressing the congregation at his Focke-Klon Gilated Church on the Rapperswil Highway, President Weah said he is not a murderer and was in no way planning to kill anyone. He said if anyone should be accused of being a murderer, then it should squarely be Senator Johnson, judging from his past records. He accused the self-proclaimed godfather of Nima County of having a tainted record as character and being a divisive figure who manipulates people to get what he wants. Do I look like somebody who will kill anybody? Who are you for somebody to assassinate? You manipulate people every day. That's why nobody wants to work with you. Are you infallible? You don't know what you did in this country? President Weah asks historically. Further rejecting the claim, President Weah said it could be the ghosts of those who Senator Johnson killed during the war that are haunting him. In a wake of the president's latest outburst, Senator Johnson of MDIRA has vowed to respond in a social media post. A steward of the MDIRA, Kelvin DJ Matadi, posted a Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction will release major press statement shortly. The battle lines are drawn. President Weah versus us. Don't enslave yourself. While President Weah was speaking, the Nima County senator, who also cautioning his Christ Chapel of Faith congregation to vote their conscience to change Liberia for the better. Don't enslave yourself. Change this nation democratically through your votes, and don't be intimidated or threatened by anyone. Liberia depends on you, he said. In parting ways with President Weah and the CDC, Johnson said the Weah-led administration has not only betrayed the MDR, but has failed the countrymen. He said the government owes Nima County millions generated from the county's social development fund, and the government's refusal to turn the money over to the county was one of the reasons he was withdrawing his support from the CDC. Addressing the Kingsmen via his pulpit, Senator Johnson said, defend us and pray for us. We are fighting to ensure that you benefit from your resources. Those who exploit your resources and take your money, and today you are not entitled to anything that is plunderers. Well, of course, let's stop you right there and run to the back page of this paper. At the back page, we have spot. Let's see if we can bring you some more headlines from this paper. Think of teachers as midwives. Lacoste's President Benjamin, where he urges graduated class. Liberia's professional gets outstanding international recognition for contributions to national and global development. Well, that's all we can take from the Front Page Africa this morning. Let's bring you the analyst. For those who strive for better Liberia, the analyst. We'll take some lines from here. CPP alarms over state security lawlessness, describes 1 million men march a joke. All right, page 4 has this story. You can grab a copy to read this. U.S. mission expresses concern over reported misuse of health care funds. It's also on the front page of this paper. You can grab a copy. On professional, Musa Dean teams EPS partisan role in 1 million men rally. Well, let's run into the back page of this paper. It says, undercutting the level playing field, ECC alarms over Weah re-election rally. All right, and this is at the back page of this paper. You can grab a copy to read this in depth. But I think we want to take some lines from this story. It says, far ahead of the National Elections Commission regulations of campaign activities for the 2023 presidential and general elections, the Coalition for Democratic Change on February 4, 2023 held a nationwide petition program for President George Weah re-election, for which the Elections Coordinating Committee says is a flagrant violation of Section 12 of the National Elections Commission regulation on the conduct of political parties and coalition. All right, let's continue. More stories at the back page. AFL begins pre-election engagements interacts with vulnerable youth groups. This is at the back page of this paper. You can grab a copy to read it. PPCC boss goes on a knowledge-seeking mission for EP as EGP adaptation. At the back page of this paper, you can grab a copy to read. Finally, for the back page, humanitarian dialogue stakeholders hold workshop on early warning and crisis resolution. This is also at the back page of this paper that sees some lines as a way of detecting early warning and finding solutions to critical issues that may have the potential to flare of conflicts in a society. A 2-day training workshop, the Center for Humanitarian Dialogue is a leading international private diplomacy organization working to prevent and resolve conflicts through dialogue and mediation since 1999. HDI has achieved dozens of peace agreements around the world. HG works on more than 75% of the world's violent conflicts. We run multi-track mediation process across Africa, Middle East, Eurasia, Asia, and Latin America. Well, so far, that's all we can bring you from the two papers we have on our decks this morning. The Front Page Africa, the Analyst newspaper. You grab a copy of each for just $40 Liberian dollars. Let's now take a short break. When we come back, we definitely bring in our talking points.
Darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion, jump until the break of dawn. Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Easy, when you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. Come on, going deep and deeper. Put in thought to EGK. Villa living.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Morocco.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to solve the search of vigilante-side justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Simon.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bushra Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us Mayoba, MAYOUBAHS @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
All right, we want to say a very pleasant welcome back. If you just joining us, you are listening to the program from the Print News. Let's now join Gus Coleman quickly so we can begin our talking point. Go ahead, Gus.
Yeah, thank you, Esther. I think the talking point should be one of the ones that you actually read a few lines of. President Weah and Prince Johnson. And I think Prince Johnson is somebody that we need to really discuss.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have enough time. You can read a little bit of that story more, so our people can be aware of. Yes,
Of course.
because I think Prince Johnson continued to push the envelope to the point where only in Liberia where people that have committed such heinous crimes, I still consider leaders. This man should be off the stage by now. He should be glad that with all the atrocities that he committed, the state has continued to protect him. The state have given him or elevated him to a status of senator through his people. Those same people themselves are pretty fed up with how far this man is gone. You look at the likes of Prince Johnson. What are they doing for the citizen? He would say, "Oh yeah, I've got a university I built," but you did not give the university to the Nimba people. It's a private university, sir.
Exactly.
With all due respect, sir, you kill hundreds and thousands of people. I don't know the total amount, but there are videos of you committing atrocity in that country, and you say yes, it's war. It's during war we will kill somebody or they're gonna kill us. But the last time I remember, Mr. Johnson, nobody came after you. You started a war with Mr. Taylor. So really, you came after the Liberian people, and you're trying to take this stand like, oh, you know what? It's war. We're supposed to do this. It's now you created a war.
Of course.
You came to vindicate or to do whatever you say you did. You came to Maserado. Nobody could even, trust you. Even Samuel Doe today is there because of his trust in you. Look, after a while, people have to get tired of this nonsense. Mr. Johnson and his likes, like I've said, I have no respect for them, including the Alhaji Kroma. Some of my friends were mad, but I said they should all die one day, and I would never respect them. Because yes, you come to defend somebody, correct. But in that process, once you cross the line and start causing atrocity yourself, it's all over. Everybody give you the benefit of the doubt. When you get shot out, you should shoot back. Okay. But when you go after innocent victims, civilians that were just minding their business, I mean, poor. Even the stuff that people are doing, oh, they're stealing. What do you expect a person that haven't eaten all day, 2, 3 days, and they find something that they can eat, or rice bag or somewhere? You don't think they're going to take a chance? Yes, they will, Mr. Johnson.
Definitely.
But the saddest part about this whole relationship is Mr. Johnson does not realize that he's been in office for 18 years. 18 years. So children that were born in 2005 will be voting, Mr. Johnson. What impact have you had on their life? The people that were fighting with you, Mr. Johnson, most of them are old today. What have you done for their life? You are a senator of Nimba County. Do you live in Nimba County or do you live in Maserado? Look, Jeremiah Cohn seemed to be a decent man. I've listened to him. I respect him. He's had some really sound ideas. But Jeremiah Cohn himself would be a cavalier to let an older Prince Johnson try to run him. Prince Johnson is in the corner. The censure is really been effective. He's doing all he can to have a last stand. This man wants another 9 years. My people, Nimba people, I'm sorry, I'm from Lofa. We have the same kind of tradition. Let's retire this old man himself, man. You know, he's gotten enough out of Nimba. You cannot trust him. Nobody, go check his history. You cannot trust him. So if you're going to put the entire Nimba in him, decent people like you, in Mr. Johnson, for another 9 years, let's be careful, my people. I mean, I just like you to read a little bit of the story if you can, and then we go from there. Have your thought on it.
Of course. And so we will just begin from where we stop. It says addressing his kingsman. Now this is Prince Johnson. Addressing his kingsman via his pulpit, Senator Johnson said, "Defend us and pray for us. We are fighting to ensure that you benefit from your resources. Those who exploit your resources and take your money, and today you are not entitled to anything, that are plunderers." Dedicating most of his time recounting his wartime history, the self proclaimed Reverend said, uh, sorry, contrary to the belief that he uses his pulpit to testify his atonement and the many malicious work God has done for him, contrary to the belief that he is using it to shield his many atrocities. Whenever you are brought down, God raises you up. Whether I stand to testify, people say I am a witchcraft. Prince Johnson is hiding behind the Bible. No, I am not. I have been atoned. I am not giving anybody money. Senator Johnson was one of the fiercest rebel leaders during the First Liberian Civil War. His group, the Independent National Patriotic Front of Liberia, tortured and killed President Samuel Kanyando in 1990. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission accused him and his rebel faction of committing some of the worst atrocities during the war, and named him among several Liberians to face prosecution before a war crimes court. Johnson's support to the then Senator Weah in 2017 was pivotal to Weah's massive win during the runoffs, as his vote reached Nimba, which has a history of voting the Unity Party in independent runoff elections, broke rank and voted Weah. In December 2021, Johnson was sanctioned by the United States Treasury Department for corruption. In a statement issued, the U.S. Treasury alleged that Senator Johnson is involved in pay-for-play funding with government ministries and organizations for a personal enrichment. As part of the scheme, upon receiving funding from the government of Liberia, the involved government ministries and organizations launder a portion of the funding for return to the involved as participants. The Treasury Department also accused Senator Johnson of offering the sale of votes in multiple Liberian elections in exchange for money and for receiving a government salary as an intelligence source, even though he does not provide any form of intelligence reporting to the government. The statement further that Johnson is reportedly being paid in order to maintain domestic stability. He has since denied the allegation. However, President Weah, who has also been accused of shading Johnson from any future war crimes prosecution to get his backing for vote reached Nima in the impeding elections, appear to have validated the Treasury Department's claim that he was not in a position to dish out money to anyone in return of vote. Anybody that wants to vote for us will vote for us. And anybody that is going to ask me for money because they want to declare their support to my party, I rather give the money to the people of Liberia. This government is not going to be tied down or blackmailed by anybody. If you don't want to work with us, step aside. Mixed reactions to the George Weah and PYJ's puppet war, the war of words between the two statements have gathered mixed reactions from some supporters either side, while other calling on them to back off. Former Montserrado County senatorial candidate Sheikh I. Mustafa Kuyate, speaking to reporters after attending service at Senator Johnson's church, said the Nima County senator is speaking the truth and is far better than President Weah and his gangs of criminals. I have come to listen to the voice of truth. I have come to listen to the voice of expectation. These things that Senator Johnson said last week are things that I am talking about. He alleged that the auditors were killed. He alleged that they stole money from the cover. Today, even a former defense minister attested that the people were killed by George Weah. He said, continuing, he said George Weah does not have political prisoners, but George Weah has blood on his hands as a man who killed Liberian people. He killed young people. He killed auditors. He has stolen from our covers. We entrusted him with everything, but he let the Liberian people down. So I am here to have a testimony that tomorrow I can use in international court against George Weah. Reverend Samuel Rees, the president of the Liberia Council of Churches, called on both men to stop using their pulpit to attack each other. Both men are political leaders. A sitting senator and a sitting president should use their political offices, press conference, and rightly so present or respond to national issues by their rivals and not the pulpits of their churches or any other church for that matter on Sunday mornings, he urged. As political leaders, they must be cognizant of the current political environment and act responsibly by turning down their rhetoric so as to not incite their followers. The pulpits of our congregation on Sunday should be used for civic justice and redemption sermons, not the place to spur attacks on their political rival, which has the propensity to encourage violence. Well, just what
Yeah.
what I see from this paper, first of all, uh, whoever wrote this paper did not do justice to this particular story, because if you look at the president's own statement, you listen to Prince Johnson's statement, you listen to somebody. Okay, he talked about mixed reaction from the public, and the mixed reaction from the public. One of those mixed reactions was speaking about George Weah. So, what I expected from whoever wrote this story should have balanced it in a way where, if there's one mixed reaction against the president, there should also be a person with mixed reaction from Prince Johnson, and so I think justice was not done to this story. But on the issue of this Kuyate guy addressing talking about George Weah has blood on his hands, and I don't know, because if you look at Prince Johnson history, why would you not talk about the blood that Prince Johnson already has on his hands when you are visiting his church and listening to his sermon and coming out
Because
to say
opposition.
said he was right and President Weah has blood on his hands? You know, some people, I'm telling you, the issue of politics in this country is very much saddening. I don't know where this guy is coming from with such a statement. How can you compare George Weah to Prince Johnson when it comes to blood on hands issue? I mean, I'm shocked to
Yeah,
hear
well,
something
well,
from a
yeah,
young guy like this.
yeah, politics would do that. If
Mm,
Quete would know that Prince Johnson and his rebel group
mm,
were killing Mandingo people ruthlessly just because of their tribe, okay?
exactly.
So now, because of politics, this man is a truth, is a reasoning, and this and that. Are you serious, Mr.
I'm telling you.
Quete? How do you even justify that? How do you even go to your own community? Is it because
Exactly.
you are elevated now?
Hmm.
Because you are free to talk? When your grandfathers and fathers were running from these people that were killing people changing their names just because they were Mandingo, they were Crown. This is a man you call reasoning because you want to gain political power. Look,
Exactly.
Prince Johnson and his likes, like I said, they are aspired. It's only in a country like Liberia where we give them relevance for all the atrocities that they committed
Mm,
because we want power. Look, the ballot box will be here. Go ahead and convince the citizens that your candidate is better. But to be supporting men like this, and I'm gonna go to Reverend Reeves. Reverend Reeves is somewhat right though.
mhm.
I think even President Weah. There's times that I think the pulpit is overused. I really believe the president and his team can have press conference. I don't know why we're against press conference. That is one thing that I'm really disappointed at in this government. That a man like President Weah, who is loved by the people, today we have now the president have redone the embassy. I mean, not the embassy, the executive mansion.
Right.
Imagine if we have a daily briefing or a monthly briefing and the president can come out there. We know what he's capable of.
Of course.
He can reach to people right there
Mhm.
instead of going to Foclicon every day. The president can go right out there and tell them exactly what he does at Foclicon. You know, and I know this man enough to know that if you ask him a question in that conference, he's quick and witty enough to be able to give you some detailed information that will even crush the like of Prince Johnson. President Weah have finally decided to not shield these people, and
Of
Prince
course.
Johnson is the first one, and hopefully all the other people will be part of it. You know, let's get these people off the stage of Liberia so Liberia can move forward because they believe that the only way Liberia move is them. Prince Johnson, newsflash, your guerrilla tactics in 19 whatever 80,
It's
try
over.
your tactics today. You will see how long you will be on that stage. Let's be
Exactly.
honest, man. All these people don't realize we were children, but we ain't children anymore. I'm 46 years old, military trained myself. Just gonna tell you, Mr. Johnson, you cannot threaten the lives of our people anymore. Nobody in Liberia will be let free if our citizens are threatened anymore. We have no reasons to sit in America and see that happen again. Okay?
Right.
So that is never going to happen. Mr. Johnson, I am glad President Weah, you guys call his bluff. Now, go do your work in Nimba. Take care of the
Exactly.
Nimba County citizens. If there are monies owed to those people, let's take care of that. But Prince Johnson, nobody should even associate with people like that. Make sure he does not even win his election. Let's see where he's going to be safe in that country, to run his mouth like he has in the past. So that's my take on that.
Okay, so that's the issue. The issue with Prince Johnson is not something that we should even look at. I don't even want to talk about Prince Johnson because talking about him every time and every time is even giving him too much relevance. Honestly,
No,
I
there are
think the
people
people
that
of
don't know the atrocity that may cost. I mean, they know, they've heard of it.
that's what
People,
exactly.
come on, we want to hear people that across the bridge that where this man was torturing people. You know,
It's something that is not even hidden. It's all all over the internet. We can browse it out and see what happened in this country, what Prince Johnson did. Even our parents, so the few of us that were not around at the time, we all know the story of Prince Johnson, how people were killed. Even because how can a war be going on in a particular country and then you don't expect looting, and stuff like that. I understand that. Uh, we should also understand that during a time of war, people have to look for meals or people have to look for food to eat. So Prince Johnson did a lot of atrocities in this country. There were people who were killed who did not deserve to die, and they were not even people that he should be fighting. They were citizens of this country. Imagine people had to be hiding their traps only because they don't want to be killed. And this is one of the things we hope for in this country. We hope that this war crime court can be established because if something like this is established in this country, people like Prince Johnson will not just be around the place and talking things that he should not be saying. Honestly, this is something that we all should fight for. People cannot just come into the country and cause atrocities and we allow them to go scot-free about it. We understand the issue of forgiveness, but this is a country of law. When people go against the law, people go against their fellow humans, they should be prosecuted for that. So this goes to the people of Nima County. You guys have had, I don't know what Prince Johnson normally tells you guys, that you guys are so protective of him and stuff like that. It's about time Prince Johnson leave the Senate and focus on whatever he has. I mean, focus on his church activities. Isn't he a pastor? But let's engage the phone lines this morning. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Again, 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Those are the numbers you can call us on this morning and be a part of the show. Those of you following us via our online platform, call us on +231 865 500 104. We have our first call on the line. Let's take this person. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Shendro G from Rototom.
Go ahead, Shendro.
Yeah. Prince Johnson, I don't know what is happening. I've always gone ahead to a past president we are. Prince Johnson is not human being to get around. If I tell you the history of Prince Johnson, we not even want you to become senator. 1990, Prince Johnson came in the fence when Taylor forces were encroaching on him. In my president, Joe gave him 22 batches of iron and ammunition. He said Taylor the Congo man, so they should join forces to push NPL back. When Taylor got a new Taylor guy in the airport, when Taylor got a new Prince Johnson was innocent, he came with it too. Well, he said if Prince Johnson come downstairs from Brigade, you will not go back. They went and told President Joe that Taylor came with it too to kill Prince Johnson. You know what they did? Joe, as a guy went, Philip Gama, and General Wright, they exiled Prince Johnson and walked him out of the cell. Prince Johnson went back to Cornwall. When Joe went to report, what happened to him? Prince Johnson came and grabbed him because all the men were disarmed. The half those got killed. And the agreement was made by one Shelly Johnson. Shelly Johnson from Loga. He did an agreement between Duro and Prince Johnson. So I'm saying that the vote from Nima and Loga cannot make president. We are president.
No.
The whole country are here. Let him be careful with his environment. Prince Johnson is not nobody to depend on. This is how he behaves. I'm afraid that he wants to bring war again. Thank you.
All right, thank you. There, let's take another person this morning. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
You know, the thing that made me just something like this, we're not playing. We bring the man on settlement in Nimba. Because the cure settlement already got population. You won't get me just with the simple. Let the man on people count out with one person to go against the individual. You will see, you will still get food from the geo settlement and you will get all the support from the man on settlement. They were pity. But they want to agree that it's suffering up for you to get pity. Because the man put every one person that they gave their support to one person. Or you will find a six man on in the race to one geo man, which is Prince Johnson. It would be hard for y'all to keep them in. So that the people revisit the strategy and try hard and put their support behind one person when I know keep your carry. When I comfort do your carry.
Okay.
When I had it for you carry one person and beat them, they will try what I mean in my day for what to do. The people expecting.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Let us go to this line. Take this person. Hello.
Hello, Esther.
How are you, Mom? Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Esther, this is my Orita Joe, the president for Chicken Soup Factory. I want to say hello to our brothers, especially in Tanzania. I want to say hello to them. You see, Esther, for me, anything Prince Johnson do, I can really believe him. I can plead like brain people. Prince Johnson that there's so many things in this country. My uncle, Prince Johnson killed my uncle for free post because of mayonnaise. Prince Johnson killed my childhood boyfriend from Chicken Soup Factory. Prince Johnson killed him. Jimmy S. Plateau, he was in Chicken Soup Factory. Prince Johnson killed that man at the end of the day. Prince Johnson started asking for him. So Prince Johnson, no people might not get credit to Prince Johnson. But you see, because of Nima to vote for people, therefore that people celebrate Prince Johnson in the place. For me, the ground was Prince Johnson walking and I really like it. Prince Johnson is very evil. That Prince Johnson today is telling President we want to kill him. Maybe that you don't want to assassinate President we are. That is why you used to cry that people don't want you to go to President we are. So Prince Johnson, we know his attitude, we know his behavior, but because President Weah is a calm man, he wants peace in the country. That is why he was with Prince Johnson. That is why he was decided to forget Prince Johnson because everybody was involved in the whole war business. So Prince Johnson might not see it. He said President Weah want to kill him. He lied. He's bloody lie. That man, he killed my uncle. He killed my small-town boyfriend. Prince Johnson is a robber. Prince Johnson is a big killer. Prince Johnson, you will not be one in the country again. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take this person. Hello. Good. Hello. It's still morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. Let me say good afternoon to your listeners. My name is Steve and I don't do contact with you. I thank you for the conversation. I listened to some of the callers.
Okay.
Let me say this. This is the same Prince Johnson that were used by the CDC to castigate other political leaders from different political parties. Even on this platform, we were interviewed by different Gordon Widow, where he branded former vice president as a betrayal and a group. So now the kind of politics we do in the country, I think, will not improve as a country. Let me tell you, we can have policy differences, but because of this, Mr. Johnson has disagreed with President Weah, people now want to castigate him and say the worst thing about him. I think it's very unfair to the district. Let me say that to you. We may have political differences, we may have issues, but it should not be personalized as it relates to the betterment of our country. Because CDC was in there with this man. They think all the pressures to him.
So
because today he disagree, now people want to have it. We should not grab on that path. Liberia will not develop on that path. Let me tell you this. Today, Prince Johnson is a phone person, man. Who knows whether tomorrow Prince Johnson will come and reconcile with President Weah? Now you will be the same person I was thinking.
So it's not about the issue of reconciling. We are all discussing things about Liberia. So the atrocities that were caused in this country, you call it personal thing?
Okay? So when the CDC was saying that we should be one phone at the time when you were in there, they were in our interest. But today we, as opposition, will call the war code. Then they will say no war code because it was in our interest. But today people calling him a murderer. I listen to one of our murderers. I think it is unfortunate to brand Prince Johnson as a killer. To have no proof to that. I think it's out of a political sentiment.
Excuse me, I don't understand when you say there's no proof to that. I don't
First of
understand.
all, why are we even engaging this man when he must be in oblivious to not understand that these are all
Exactly.
facts? Come on, man.
I'm sure he's not understanding anything here. So let's have another person on the line quickly. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Solomon. We are calling from Chicken Factory.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, you see, Senator Prince Johnson there, I don't know how to stop it. You murder people in this country and your record is taken by international community. Those men who are protecting you, for you to beg the man, you don't want to do it, but each time you come out, you want to criticize him, you want to say things that he didn't do, you want to say it. President Weah, who was blessed by God for a mother womb, somebody who was blessed for a mother womb, somebody who loves peace. President Weah's record is there. People know that President Weah said has a peace ambassador in the country. Who were ambassador? And the record is there. The President Weah will know somebody in the country. Why the international community keep on to gain a war about peace? President Weah will murder somebody, murder or somebody's children in the country. Why the international community can say we put station on you, or international community will never come out to change. But I don't know why it's going with him. I don't know what's going with Prince Johnson. I know he's confused because I know conscience and clear to himself that he's very arrogant to the country, very wicked to the country. So all those things and you know what to do.
Okay.
President, you don't know what to say. Prince Johnson, you know what to say. And now you will die, now say hungry. So then you must know that this type of man, they need to bring machine for him to check him. But he's not very well. Prince Johnson not well. All the things in saying now you will look for him not well in sick. So then you go to hospital so they can check him up.
Okay.
That malaria that you see here, so they can take some small.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's get to this line and take this other person. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you. Hello. Okay, so I think that person is not ready yet. Let's go to another line. Take this person. Hello.
Yeah, I'm Ellis Morris, the one calling from Mount Badley.
Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, like Prince Johnson. First of all, I'm the one that is source from Nima. We believe in, we know Prince Johnson behavior. You know what happened? Prince Johnson has been creating crime, but we didn't matter for it. Yeah. You know, when you look at the history of Prince Johnson and going by God problem to us, at the end of the day, he left the country. And see more in beginning problem. And we use Madam clear to him that any problem being caused, he will lead himself to the problem. Because you see that the president wants to he's not gonna work, you see. Then when the other Madam know will try to go and kill the president, you want to assassinate our president, you want to kill our son. So in that sort of thing, as a statement, and we believe him to know that what president can do, he can do at least to gain political relevance. And we're not condone that from him. We believe that they coming here just not from him. We're putting out. We're not just saying him is there to prepare for the Nevadian. We believe that whatever he do, he will not go unpunished. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's take this person, Masisi, on the line. Good morning, Masisi.
Yeah, my daughter, good morning. How you doing?
I'm okay. Go ahead.
We say hi to cause there in the diaspora that taking all the time every morning, every evening to speak to the Liberian people. Yeah. Me say good morning to Windell. I listen to the show last night. They say you are well. I wish you speedy recovery.
Okay.
Okay, so the issue of Prince Johnson Mandela Esther. This is my sister, the proper defender calling for her resident in Clarendon. Let Prince Johnson go sit down. We tired. We're talking about what leader now. So they put plenty person we are because you're not breaking war. So they're not breaking war because of Prince Johnson. He was threatening even that was the Lord that when you try to every time you see me, every time you go and give me the same of Prince and me talking about war one day I will get at you. And then every time in the forward of talking about this and that when the man goes to see him, every time you want to see person and we on what ground we not know. We don't know what happened on his sleeves. We don't know what's going on. Let me talk about person. We are so far in war. Who knows person we are being to be killed? Even flies, my daughter. Person we get killed. We're talking about mosquito or chicken. Everybody know the whole world. If they get it, they put it in the report. So we see it. If they get it, we call it. They claim person we are all armed. And then bring it to the report. See it. They will not be here. I'm looking for everybody passes that they been doing in the past. But they will bring person we are all. So you then bring it, so we'll see if that I want to say to them. When they pass, they give a person, we are so far in war, yeah, then bring it. He think he pastor, he not pastor, Esther. He just person, we are not being pastor, but he not God choosing one. So now God choosing, after he gets thousand of middle people in the country, you want to tell that he pastor, what a person we are. So that you don't want to go. When they look at Libanian are talking to the Libanian, I think they can listen to the platform. And I know they are decent people they can understand. If they forget 12 years, nothing doing in Limba, and to the person we are safe here, they can feel the impact of the government. If they think they will decide and go beyond Prince Johnson, for that kind of topic he breaking off because he think he want money for the government, it will never work.
Okay.
So if they want a development, let the person we are serious. Now they are made for you anyway. If you know you can win person, that's it. Let you put people to pay on the paper. So what you can win.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Masisi. Thank you. Okay. Let's go to this line. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Thank you. William Agui.
Okay.
You know, some project people they are saying and or when they don't know what they want to see. I think there's a point in the cell who said that well, there is any evidence that Prince Johnson committed atrocity. Do you know why the frame and Prince Johnson for everything this time can go? Well, when he is here in Liberia, you are out of the country. That's what all was. So I think you need to do some research before you come to this national issue. Please do your research, become on fact. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's take another person quickly. Hello.
Yeah, sir.
Yes. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, this is Mawati calling from Ninjabi, National Response Team.
Okay, Mawati.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for the topic. You know, my daughter, for me, the way whole Prince Johnson been the way I'm looking at it, because people want to make it like to say that President we against Prince Johnson. And what I want to tell Liberian people, President we are his or him more. President we are a human being. President we are not annual. President we are annual, although he's a leader, but he's not annual. That anybody will just go and tell him anything, anybody will just go and say anything to him, then they don't want him to respond. And most of the things they can say to President I can respond to Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson, he said that God call him. One day I don't want to listen to Prince Johnson preaching for him to quote one scripture. And then I may go preach that so political he can preach. And President, we have come out and tell him because the thing when he told the man, the man for the man to react like that. He's telling the man, say, God call the man, he didn't want God call. You don't do no kind of thing that you will continue to be using Nima to go against people in the country. Then Nima said that they're talking about the way NDR say they will not support President. We are re-election. They will not support a re-election because President we are talking against Prince Johnson. Then Nima people say that there.
development because of all the things what you see person we are doing in the country there. We were from Saudi, I want money. Because person we're not really focusing on our own son. So I want money. And we came forth. But the way they were getting the phone, every day threatening the very election that God bring president. We are not getting myself, but I say the day today, October 10th, Mandela Esso. Any paper we are lose popularity. Any fear we go on Saturday. Get ticket for me today. Also, what I bought you on loan letter.
Okay.
We see.
Okay.
Thank you, Mandela.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's take this person. Hello. Hello. You have to walk away from your monitor. Okay, we cannot continue with this person. Please learn to walk away from your monitor before calling us. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I want to tell you thank you for your show, and I'm listening to you people and everything you're there. I'm monitoring you, so I appreciate you had it.
Okay.
Okay, what I want to say about Nimba County, Prince Johnson is an individual, one person, and Nimba continue about 2 or 3 tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So now, just the issue, it should be addressed to he, Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson control everybody in Nimba County. Everybody get an personal thing to do when it comes to political business in Nimba County. So if you're taking Prince Johnson issue to adapt all the Nimba, it will just be like, try this without listening to one record, she talk about Mano and kill people and all those things. The Mano and kill, as for Nimba, we are together. But people don't understand us. People say a lot of things about us. We are one people and we're together, but for when it comes to the issue, it should be addressed to Prince Johnson. And secondly, what I want to say here, I want for this country to see how bad it will be the war Franco there. The war and economic Franco, when it comes here, they will change people not to go free. This is all up and we are yearning for the war Franco and economic Franco because there are a lot of things going on in this country and just go free. So I don't want to for everybody to believe that we are from neighbors, we all are in support for bad things to happen. We can make our own decision on our own. But let's turn issue be addressed and give Prince Johnson not to attack our trying neighbor. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Let's take another person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Vanny Sawyer for J4 Papa Forum.
Okay.
Good morning.
Morning.
Okay, just a point of view to your show. And Prince Johnson, we know Prince Johnson to be a wicked man in this country. Number one, Prince Johnson know why he did in the country. No, but we get experience, we know, we saw it on video, media, and other things. For me, I was enjoying when you go around and start up with. My grandparents for the Kennedy family, my Uncle George Kennedy said, well, when you eat the SAS when it goes down, it was kept by IMP SL. He was right to the champion because the got dropped. The ID got dropped for a fucking SSI, the IMP SL for sorry again. Yeah. So all the people is a wicked man. So thank you, brother. Thank you, my sister. May God bless you.
Okay, let's take this person. Hello.
Hello, Princess Alida, Brenda calling. Hello to Uncle God.
This is not Princess. This is Esther.
Oh, Esther Tagwan. If you can join the show, Uncle, and with that evening.
Go ahead.
With that, I wish you a happy season recovery. This is a calling from Capitol Hill. Princess, I tell them for you to get some education. We are minutes for the video and listening to you. Is it right that or safety representative have the right to bring up people at the beginning of the ground of the Capitol where it claims to come and make a law? And then you see the sample of the people of the president that were put there by Jesse carry the state of the nation and something measures. Then you bring up people who carry social human rights along with you and you can call back you have the picture as for me along with your photo on it and take the measure of 2023 and campaign. Is this are we in a period of campaign? Because I'm part of policy, I know it's not for campaign.
Well, that's not what we're discussing. I don't want us to deviate from the topic. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, let's take another person. Hello. Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I've
been following the conversation.
Okay.
Really, some of us we are from Lima, and 1 or 2 quarters ago, and reacted to what people say, and I want to throw my light on it. We all love the president here. We know the amount of development that's going in Lima. And even the men that under discussion, Senator Johnson has been one of the presidents that have been speaking when it comes to Tanka, when he destroyed Tanka in Liberia from 2005 up to present. He was the one that came and even preached George Weah. From 2005 when he came, he was running as independent. He didn't even make some of us to know who they call George Weah, besides he played football they call Upon. He said this man is a young papa. We should rally around this man. Those crowds that come in, they come to turn the country down. But now it is politics. And when they all went in their chair of politics, they went to different sides. 2011 or 2017, he supported Weah, which was very fine. But if he had made something along the line, let's try to discuss it the way we should discuss it. We are all potential people in Nibaka that we can see. Prince Johnson did not just come here shooting people, killing people. Those three people that fought on our head, they coming for all. That put all together, coming put all together again. The war, where the war started, if people can retrospect what brought the war, we would have been talking what we're talking today. But now they're trying to put our difference aside and try to build a nation. We recognize for our personal we are development. We know the amount of development that we need. If Prince Johnson has slipped along the way, he will brought President we are yesterday. If something happened, as a lot of people who try to put things together, let's try to discuss it the way. But people are discussing the issue, bringing travel by. That's the same thing that people use because when we hear something we cannot investigate, we cannot thoroughly investigate, we can just dive into it and talk anyway we feel the talking, then we go and look at it. The good thing that we have built, see the amount of people that came up in Mimba that welcome, even the president that were not there, they welcome
My brother, you should be saying that to your this actually to your Prince Johnson you support, because he's the one who been throwing jabs on his pulpit. He's the one who started this entire throwing jabs. So if you have any advice, I think he would need that from you. So let's have another person on the line quickly. Hello?
Yes,
Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
yeah, thank you very much for your program and for the discussion ongoing. My same year is just as my brothers have just grabbed the land. It is true, but the problem is actually to admit Prince Johnson is a senator for Nimba County. He has went for 3 years. The majority of Nimbalians are placing to when he is, no matter whatever condition, whatever the character may be. The character is on everybody. The issue that happened in the revolution against the Liberia here.
Okay, we did not cut you off. I don't know what happened. But let's take another person. Hello?
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
All right. I thank God for you to allow me to talk. What happened in Liberia is terrible. George Weah is a man of peace. But Senator Johnson to come out say that George Weah want to kill him. That will break his heart down. Because you can see Yaka Koruba causing a man, causing a pa, causing a parent. He never said anything to Yaka Koruba. But to see the man who never can fly want to assassinate me, my sister, and you will retaliate.
Definitely. Character assassination.
Yeah, you know where God sent Gabriel down the bar, man, you do not take power from that devil. Because you were trying to challenge God one by one. Then God said, look, you and myself can sit to the throne. Go down. The heart was saying down. So we should advise our father. The Nima people, they are decent people. Very, very arrogant. Nima people, they are educated. But the Prince Johnson, man, who our father was making, we all should put together and say, Pa, you are doing something wrong. Because they boiled your son. If you do something, so Ella from Nima call them. Say, you call my son. You're doing something I don't understand. But you can't, you dress a level, you can't also and trying to take gold from the devil. You think what job we have to do?
Okay.
If I say this man, my character, then you will continue.
Quickly, please. We have others on the line.
All right, that's what I have to say this morning. So they must bring us to Montaigne and reconsider it.
Okay. Let's take another person quickly. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon, Esther.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Thank you.
My name is Nyewepia Ibrahim Tama. I join you from Electoral District 2, Johnsonville specifically.
Okay.
And let me appreciate the conversation you brought for us to have our own say, our participations. And firstly, it is a due respect to our own faith to see two persons using the podium where the message of God is to be preached, and then they are bullying each other and they are reading some words to each other are uncomfortable. It is so disheartening. But equally so, it is sheer hypocrisy to hear today's citizens that listen to Prince Johnson, who called President Weah Sekosi, meaning that our son, at which time he was the one who had the gavel to make the decision on where should the masses go. He was the one who was breaking the tie. And we saw that when Prince Johnson left from there, he went to Nigeria, he and President Weah. He came back and Prince Johnson was seen.
My man, we ain't reading story here. But
Exactly.
the fact is,
Hello?
my man, look, my brother, we're not reading stories here. Are you saying what Prince Johnson is doing right now is how you should behave?
Well, guys, I think he went off the line.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's take other people on the line. Please, if you call, we don't have much time here. So you just say what you have to say for at least 30 seconds. Go ahead. Good afternoon. 30 seconds. Go ahead.
When I listen to some people saying all kinds of things about DJ hypocrisy, I can just laugh at that because to listen to the papers saying all kinds of things concerning the government, lying on the president, saying all kinds of things that the president killed, president want to assassinate him, all kinds of things. You know, Nigerians, they will never come out and speak the truth because they see that they are in a manner of opposition. So everything is saying about President Weah, there should be against it because they see that they don't support President Weah. If you don't support it, man, but when the truth comes, when someone says the truth, they start to say the truth, you say it. But don't come and say, I'm going to say my prayer. Prince Johnson, we don't want to eat money for the president. We're going to gain money, the whatever, and benefit himself and forget what he Malay. And this is what the president said, no, he will give the Brown Child Department in Niba and giving money to Prince Johnson alone. So see that thing he wants, you know? And
Okay.
we're going to continue to do that kind of thing in this country again. Then you develop the back country.
Okay.
And then the back country put a judge, but not for Prince Johnson because the president refused to give him money and taxing, all kind of thing. We got one of our relatives, the who passed the right for the chef, we are going to check. Don't go listen to taking the information for President Weah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's take another person quickly. Hello.
Yeah, sir.
Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. This is AD. You were trying to say something and were you trying to explain something to me? But I was trying to say this is the same Prince Johnson that yesterday you celebrated. And today you are telling us about the atrocities. And
Nobody celebrated
about
Prince Johnson. Nobody have ever celebrated Prince Johnson.
Prince Johnson created atrocities. So my question now is the CDC ready to prosecute Prince Johnson?
This is not about prosecuting somebody. This is about him. This is about what he said about the president, about there's a plan, high court assassination on his life. This is what we responded to. So if you have not been following, please try to do your update. Thank you very much. Let's take another person. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yes. Good afternoon, my name is Hawa Samola.
Go ahead.
You know, everybody in Liberia here, even those that were not born, and they are now born, their parents have told them who Prince Johnson is.
Of course.
Everybody know. Everybody know who is Prince Johnson. So, if these are already numbered by God, they are numbered. God just with you for small time so that he can call you to account for those things that he did. I was in the call with them. I know exactly what went on.
Okay, we did not cut you off. I don't know what happened, but you went off the line. Let's take this person. Hello?
Yeah, my name is Matthew.
Matthew what?
Matthew is my name.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Prince Johnson issue. Prince Johnson is the only man that put somebody in fear. He know that he did something in the country. Very bad. So we have 15 counties. Man, Prince Johnson, he cannot do anything to us here. To have men. So no one should be worried on Prince Johnson issue. We should discuss our Ottawa 10 election.
Correct.
That's the only thing.
All right, thank you very much. Let's take another person quickly. Hello? Please, we will not take feedback. You have to walk your way from your monitor.
Hello?
Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Kingsley calling from 24th Street.
Go ahead.
When I hear Prince Johnson preach, my blood falls. Why give the man credence? This man here, he almost looks like a muppet. Let us forget about this Prince Johnson. Everybody knows the kind of atrocity Prince Johnson committed in this country. He's looking at the president to say they want to assassinate him. For what? Is he a threat to the president? Is he for Maribor Kennedy? Let them do the Prince Johnson man that is over. When he told him nonsense, your judge gave you credit. But you're making a man popular. Who is this guy? You forget about this Prince Johnson. Let's
Okay.
go here. That's a murderer.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's take this person on our diaspora line. Good afternoon. Where you join us from?
Hi, my name is Lawrence Nodi, and I'm going from Minnesota, USA.
Go ahead.
Okay, I thank you so much. I've been following the program.
Okay.
But this is not just for Prince Johnson alone. It's going to all of the counties, you know. If you are building a godfather, you are definitely being a breather on yourself as a dictator. They need to stop the godfather thing. When they stand, they say this is our political godfather. Currently, as I speak to you, we are talking to our friends in Margaret County to stop because they want to build another person there to call them godfather, political godfather. And you hear people who are very educated, they succumb to this kind of thing. The moment you tell somebody or you begin to, make the person feel that they are political godfather, they're going to be discussing things that are not in the interest of the general public. They will be discussing, will be putting personal demands instead of recognizing development. Look at the amount of development that are going on in Nimba County. And this guy is thinking about what he can get. The other day I listened to the man from Bombing County, the former speaker. And he was like, oh, we don't have people in the government. The president has not appointed this and thing. And his own brother is the deputy minister, I think, to postal affairs or something like that. And my own county, the superintendent there is from Bombay County. Is from his party. These are the people for their business decisions that fought hard for their party. They did not get much job.
Okay.
I don't understand the Prince Johnson factor. That man, he should understand what Liberian politics is. He's not a godfather to tell the people vote left and they will vote left, vote right and they will vote right. When the time comes, everybody will go their own way. So nobody should worry about Prince Johnson to the extent.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay, let's take another person on this local line. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Peter Shewen. I come from Bradford, Tony District.
Go ahead.
I call to say this. This is not a begging to Prince Johnson, but I want to say to the public radio that if he got children, let them call the children to advise their father. Reason being, I saying he want to bring travel war back. because all he did in the country, and when he continued to talk, some few people in Nema may be backing him. Sometimes it will be like when the other guy got vexed, it will not look good. We don't want to see genocide happening in this country. We want to talk to Prince Johnson, our children. We talk to them, let them advise their father. The money he gets, and he carry it, let the children enjoy. We don't want to bring no kind of war or kind of travel war in this country. So I say much is sufficient.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's take another person. This is our last caller for today. Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to say one thing about Prince Johnson saying that.
We really don't have time. 30 seconds, please. So just make it brief.
What the Prince Johnson was the Joya Wonky. He forgot to know that between the war, nothing what do you do and do. Get all of the people to long by what do and do here. Yes, like Peter Kiro, you forget to know that. And now it's here that say that you have one key. Here, then you're southern here.
I know it.
What? Hello?
Go ahead, I'll be listening.
Yeah, now I think during 2005 election, the thing that between that there is a betrayal. So when I listen to the Prince Johnson man, I'm saying, I Prince Johnson, they want to be yeah, but he's there. And then that betrayal. They have to eat money and put it in that, eat money.
Okay, thank you very much. So all right, at this juncture, we don't have much time. Let's cross over to our Radio LRP partner, Goskoma. Are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you. Thanks for running the show. And again, callers, we're trying to do this so we can have more interaction with you guys. Not reading a lot of the stories, just reading the headlines and going in detail into the other stories that we need to, so you guys can get some time to interact. But again, the Prince Johnson situation, I want Nimbalians to know this is not about against Nimbalians. This is about a person that have taken hold of Nimba that has basically benefited from everything they said they came to do. Yes, you stood up for the people of Nimba. Then people of Nimba have done everything to give you preparation basically for what you did for them. 2 terms as senator, that's 18 years. If you become senator again, do the math, okay? You're telling me you're going to give somebody, 27 years in office. And yet still everything they do is about them. Look, my people of Nimba, it's not about you. It's about a man that everybody have tried to protect as a senior citizen. But now he keep going astray and has done it before and keep doing it. And to the point where he's calling a sitting president, accusing a sitting president of wanting to assassinate him. It's scary. We should not be tolerating those type of things in our country. Thank you for the show. Y'all have a great day. I go and push my cartoon. Prince Johnson don't know what that is. So y'all have a good day.
Exactly. He doesn't know what it is. And people like him should not even be afraid of dying. All right. It was wonderful being here today on the Tuesday edition of the Prince
Sarah
News.
Wendell, get well.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, thanks for joining us on today's edition of the Print News. We will talk to you guys on tomorrow, same time. And hopefully Wendell will be here because I talked to him this morning and he sounds a little bit okay. But we're hoping that he will join us on tomorrow. So my name is Esther Daku. Goskoma was here. Do have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
As soon as they pray.